I'm a little bit scared, guys. Hi. So another question from one of our intrepid viewers. I've recently been asked by my lover. This is a sweet question. I'm serious.
Focus.
I've recently been asked by my lover if I would be interested in polyamory. This person is someone I fully trust, and I take their words rather profoundly. I'd like to see beyond my perspective and invite newness to it. After rummaging through your website and reading several articles, I'd like to explore more. How do I do this? Where do I start?
I will leave a link in the description to the polyamory and non-monogamy resource page, which I think is readaboutsex.com/poly-resources. And if it's not, by the time you're watching this, it will be a link.
And this, I'm Cathy Bartoli from the intimacydojo.com. And
I'm Reid Mahalko from readaboutsex.com. That's who I am.
I mean, I think it's a great question. It's like, okay, I'm curious. What do I do now?
It's kind of, this is going to be a bad analogy. I'm the king of bad analogies. It's like when you realize that you want to go on a trip to some foreign, distant, faraway land. A lot of people start geeking out and researching, different blogs, websites. They read books about visiting wherever, Egypt or wherever you're going, Italy, like wherever you're going. So imagine that this idea of an open relationship is a faraway, distant land with promises of exotic experiences, cuisines, traveling and experience, like architecture, and start doing your research. And if you have a partner who's open to this, invite them to do the research with you. Read the books. The resource page actually has some of my favorite books. And then do all the exercises in all the books. Have all the question conversations at the end of the chapters for these books. Discuss. Make your own little mini book club. Talk about these things. Do the worksheets and whatnot. Listen to the podcasts. And keep having conversations and feeling for what feels exciting and feels congruent for who you are. Not what you think your partner will be okay with. Because we all do this, and especially, odds are, if you're both exploring going this faraway distant land, you're already hedging your bets and not asking for what you want. I want to go climb Mount Kilimanjaro. You're suggesting what you think the other person is going to be a yes to, or if you're like me, you're suggesting the thing you think they won't get mad at you about.
But then you're never getting the thing you want.
Oh, so true. So true.
Yeah, it's okay to take this slow. It's okay to explore and take breaks. It's okay to take a couple steps forward, a couple steps back. It's not like you have to jump off the cliff in the deepest area. So for me, it's like, what feels good? What would feel good to start with? And then experience it and realize that poly relationships can often, they can be beautiful. They can really strengthen your skills with communications and boundaries. They often bring up feelings that might have lain dormant otherwise. So if jealousy comes up, that doesn't mean either of you are bad or wrong, or that anybody did anything bad or wrong. It just means that there's some skills, and Reid has some.
I have a jealousy course.
It's really
It's
powerful.
all on the resource page.
Yeah. So learning to deal with those strong feelings that can come up, so that you're gonna be like, oh, I'm having the jealousy thing. Oh yeah, okay. There's not actually anything wrong, because our brains tend to freak out when we have strong emotions. So, kind of going slow. I love that you have someone you really trust and that you want to explore this. It's a beautiful place to be, and it's okay to not, again, dive in the deepest end first.
No, take baby steps. Go slow. Don't buy the plane tickets immediately, and then it's okay to go visit Italy, or hike Mount Kilimanjaro, which is not in Italy.
No.
And then come back and be like, honey, I didn't like that trip. Congratulate yourselves on going on an adventure at all as a couple.
Yeah. And just the process of discussing this and going through the questions and figuring out this stuff, even if you decide you're never going to do any of that, you've strengthened your relationship in ways most people never do. So I hope this helps. Leave comments below.
And I'll go make sure that link's a link.